And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Honus Wagner, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one, J.T. Brubaker.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Pitches in for a strike, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 4:05.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. To the right side. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is down low. 1-1. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Stan Musial. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. That one drifts inside. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Righty delivers, and there's ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Flying around third is Brock. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. Save!
That's back-to-back singles for him. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
One away, runners at first and third. Now Molina at the plate. Tapped softly on the ground. Mazeroski whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Man at second. And now 2-0. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives and makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
Bottom of the first. And towing the slab, Jack Flaherty. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Honus Wagner leading off here as he looks at that one outside the zone. Next pitch, not close, up high. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Edmonds slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. There's the Pirates lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Roberto.
Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
And that one pulled foul. The wind of the pitch. And it is 2-1.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Roberto's #1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. Righty to the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4.
Nope.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Ralph Kiner takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. And here it comes. And now it's even up.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Clemente off of first with 2 away.
Nope,
Next
that's
offering
a ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. Flaherty a move to first. Clemente back in on a dive. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Kicks and deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Willie Stargell. Big time power. First pitch just misses.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
And a pitch. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
And a pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at PNC Park, top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, quite simply. Brubaker back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out in the second.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Dickerson now. In the air, left side. Kiner makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Tommy.
2 outs,
Edman.
base is empty. Next to hit, Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And he deals. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Edman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. And a payoff pitch. On a line out towards center. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1. Checks over to first. Back safely. And that's in there for strike 1.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Now move to first. Edman dives back in safely. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So first and second with 2 outs. Lou Brock now at the plate. Out to short. Wagner picks it up. They get the force, and that'll do it. So the Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen.
Leading up for the Pirates, the center fielder, Andrew.
And the right-hander back to work. Had a good eye there.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Kendall.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jason.
In there for strike 1.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Musial picks it up, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Batting 8, the second baseman,
Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. And that one missing low. And now 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, out to short. Smith over to first in time. Now 2 away.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 6.
And a pitch.
Stan Musial.
And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
The batter.
Now here is Albert Pujols.
Albert's
Up the middle.
Pujols.
Wagner gloves it, gathers, and throws to first. And one away in the top of the third.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina next up for the Cardinals. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that is that. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Honus Wagner.
Pirates, the shortstop, Honus.
Flaherty back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated
And next
hitter,
is the designated hitter, Dave Parker. Flaherty a move to first. Wagner back on a dive. That one's in there, 0-1. Flaherty picks to first. Wagner gets back easily. Wagner on at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Tying run at the plate. Just outside. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Edman picks it up, sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner on at 3rd, 1 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Well struck, right field. That one back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Yeah, the batter now, Willie Stargell.
Number 8.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Stargell.
Next offering is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one wrapped foul. Tied up here in the early going. That one misses in the dirt. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
McCutchen in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
The right fielder, Corey
The pitch.
Dickerson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
And fouled off. Got him. And there's 1 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Tommy Edman at the plate. In there for strike 1.
0-1 for count.
There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Next offering is down low. And a count 1-2. To third. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Smith. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed. Because
Clemente racing over to make the catch. 1-2-3 go to Cardinals. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom 4, leading off, Jason Kendall.
Leading up for the Pirates, the catcher, Jason.
The wind and the pitch.
Kendall.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
And here is Bill Mazeroski. This guy has turned into a beast. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat? Oh, 2 now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. And that skips in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. Three-two. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fought off foul. Here's the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now 2-2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that one fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brock makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly, still tied 3-3. Welcome back. Now here is Lou Brock.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
And he deals. There's the strike. Kicks and fires. There's the strike. Here's the 0-2. This to third. One away here in the 5th.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And now, Stan Musial. He's already homered in this game. In the air to left center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the Cardinal DH, Albert Pujols. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Righty delivers. Strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The next offering misses. 3-0. Musial off of first with 2 away. And a 4-pitch walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1 for count.
First and second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Musial around third. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he scores. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one. 0-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Molina headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Anthony Banda gets the call from the pen, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 down. Here's Corey Dickerson. Swing and a base hit. Arenado around third. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Honus Wagner.
For the Pirates, the shortstop.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's going to be Dave Parker.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope, upstairs.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
In the air out towards right center. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ralph.
Here's a
Kiner.
big power threat. Ralph Kiner. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering is way upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him looking. And that will end the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's down to 1 at 5-4. And welcome back. And now Tommy Edman.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And the pitch. Ball one there. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Heath Hembry loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That's in for a strike. Good eye right there. Kicks and deals. And that one clips the corner. And it's filled up. Next offering is fouled back. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So the lineup flips over. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag. Save. Throw by Kendall, not in time. Edman leads off second with nobody out. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Lou Brock, 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. Bonda checks the runner. Smith back easily. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Bonda with a move to first. Smith back in standing. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Runners on the corners. No outs. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line. McCutchen puts it away. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag and tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Here's some real power at the plate. Stan Musial. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Move to first. Smith back in on a dive. At the belt and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kiner makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Albert.
Man at first. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Albert Pujols. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. And a pitch. Misses. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And now the lefty. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Ozzie around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-4, and in its second with an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now up for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Man at second. Curveball over for a called strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. The next pitch misses, 2-2. Runner leads away at second. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hayes makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Buccos 4. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals,
Now
Nick Whitgren, and he'll do his
Number
best
30,
to hang on to this lead.
Whitgren.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Willie Stargell.
For the Pirates.
The Pirates in
The
striking
first baseman,
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Now one missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Next to
Now
hit,
batting,
Andrew
center
McCutcheon,
fielder,
a guy who makes an
Andrew
impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. In there for strike one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley getting loose out there. And now the count is even. That one pushed foul. The 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2. And that one handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Kendall.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jason Kendall. Good contact guy, good defender. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a 1-1. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. Play made, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Heath Hembry gets handed the rock out of the pen. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 53, Heath Hembry.
Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here comes a pitch.
Nope.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Into the dive, and he got it. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life, I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Fastball almost got him there. The pitch. So now 1-2. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson.
The right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
This one popped up. Mazeroski, long run.
That ball's fast.
Next offering upstairs. Two outs. Check swing. Went around. Yeah, the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Redbirds down quietly. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Seventh inning stretch.
Bottom of the seventh. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bill Mazeroski.
Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Whitgren back to work. Ball one and a pitch inside. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals.
That's outside.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses. Full count 3-2. And he walked him. Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound. And this guy could bring it velocity-wise.
Hey.
So digging in, Key Brian Hayes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Wagner.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Mazeroski over at first with one away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brock makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dave Parker.
Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. Left field. Racing makes the catch. That is the inning. Pirates leave 1, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4. On the mound now, Aaron Fletcher. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Fletcher.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy.
The wind and the pitch. And misses inside. And downstairs. The pitch. There's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2-2. Hard hit left side. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. Now a drag bunt, third base side. To first, got him trying to bunt for a hit.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So 2 down now, and here is Lou Brock. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dwayne Underwood Jr. loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. That one lifted to left. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
The batter, the first baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. In there, and it's 0-1. Brock off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Brock gets back easily. And the lefty with the 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Tag. Safe. Throw by Kendall, not in time. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. McCutchen makes the catch, and that'll do it. So one left for the Cardinals. They hold a 7-4 lead. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Jordan Hicks.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
For the Pirates, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And the 1-0.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Righty to the plate.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. That misses. And the count's full. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill pulls that one down, and there's one down.
The batter, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Stepping in, Ralph Kiner. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and the count 1-2. Righty delivers, and the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground to short. Smith handles the chance. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Willie Stargell.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The pitch stays alive. And now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Number 56. Dwayne
Albert Pujols digs in now.
Jr. Leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
And a pitch.
Albert's.
That's a strike. Strike one. Kicks and deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Wagner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina next up for the Cardinals. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Now
the game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Count 1-2.
Molina leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone. Man at first, Tyler O'Neill. Next up for the Cardinals.
O'Neill.
First offering misses the mark. And he deals.
Aye.
Laced to right center, base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now here is Corey Dickerson. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
2 outs. Bases are full. Got him. And that is that. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Buccos 4. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos, trying to protect this lead.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Andrew McCutcheon. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Now 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Kendall.
Jason Kendall, the next Pirate to hit. And the first offering is not close. And the righty deals. So 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Smith collects it. Fires to first on the run. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Will
Bill Mazeroski will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Get down, 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Dickerson under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.